friends and family. Please turn off all electrical devices before the show starts.
And this story is all about where we think the sun came from.
And this, to remind you, this is a shadow puppet show. So if there are shadows of people, please ignore them.
Long ago, there was a deep, dark ocean. At the bottom of this ocean, there lived many interesting sea creatures with many tails and legs and very strong claws. At the bottom of this ocean, there were also very small cells of light, whose dim glows could be seen through the thick, dark waters. One day, the small cells of light decided they would all join together to create one large ball of light that would be bright enough to illuminate the entire ocean. They slowly came together and moved around one another, getting closer and closer until they had created a beautiful ball of light. The ball of light then nestled itself into a sandy dune at the bottom of the ocean, where it waited for a creature to find it, and to help carry it to higher water, where it could best light the entire ocean floor. It was not long before a sea creature in search of food came along the dune and found the ball of light. This creature was so excited to see the brilliant glow that he immediately went to find his brother to bring him back and show him the wonderful light. Now his brother was known to be a slightly greedy sea creature, and when he saw the big bright ball of light illuminating all the waters around it, he wanted it all for himself. He swam quickly to it and reached his claws out and grabbed the glowing ball. Just then there was a large rumble on the ocean's floor. And the waters around the sea creatures and the ball of light started to sway. A huge wave, stronger than any before, moved through the waters and lifted the greedy creature with the ball of light in his hand up, up, up. His brother watched as his greedy brother floated away, being carried by the angry wave to the water's surface. The wave carried the creature holding the light to the dark land above. The greedy creature tried to hold on to the beautiful ball of light, but his grip was not strong enough. The ball slipped out of the creature's claws, and the creature fell back down through the cold, dark waters to the ocean's floor. Now the entire land was flooded, and the ocean was left in complete darkness. 20 years passed, and the beautiful ball of light, still glowing very dimly, had found itself trapped in a nest of very old trees that surrounded an enormous volcano. The volcano reached so high that the flood did not cover its peak, and there a family of leopards had survived the long flood. Over the years, the heat deep within the volcano became so hot that it caused the floodwaters to eventually dissipate. At last, the leopards could venture beyond the volcano's peak, but there was still mostly darkness and few signs of light. One day, in search of more life and light, a curious young leopard ventured out a little further on her own. Down the loose volcanic rock and into a maze of old tree branches. She wandered through the dark woods until she stopped suddenly, surprised by a small glowing light. It was the same beautiful ball of light that had been lost by the greedy grip of the sea creature so many years before. The glowing ball had formed a crystal-like shell to protect itself, but this made its light very dim. The brave leopard gripped the crystal in its strong jaw, carrying it to the rest of her family way up on the top of the mountain. But when she returned, her family was no longer there. She waited anxiously for their return to show them what she had found. She paced back and forth along the volcano's edge, but suddenly lost her step on the gravelly ground. Her crystal treasure slipped out of her mouth and was flung into the volcano's cavernous crater, down its long throat. When it finally came to the heat of the large magma chamber, the crystal shell melted open, and the beautiful ball of light was heated by the volcano. It became so hot that it rose up and up and up, out of the volcano and into the heavens, becoming the light and the sun that we know today.